Kimberly Birrell has been one of the amazing stories out of the 2019 Australian Open. Ranked number 240 in the world, the Aussie has made the most of her wildcard entry into this year's main draw. After she won through to the third round, setting up a clash with world number 2 Angelique Kerber, we figured it was time to find out more about a fresh Aussie star. As her career hits top gear, Sporting News takes a look at all things Kimberly BirrellBirrell.2019 Australian Open. Kimberly BirrellBirrell has had a breakout Grand Slam tournament in 2019 after making it through to the third round of the Australian Open. She earned a wild card for the Australian Open after impressive results across 2018 and winning the playoff in December 2018. She defeated fellow Australian, Astra Sharma, 6-4, 6-2 to secure entry into her second-ever Grand Slam event. Birrell was handed a favourable first-round draw, facing Spanish qualifier Paula Badosa-Gibert. She defeated her in straight sets 6-4, 6-2. In the second round, she came up the 29th seed, Croatia's Donna Vekic, and defeated her in 3 sets 6-4, 4-6, 6-1. She will now face world number 2 and 3-time Grand Slam champion, Germany's Angelique Kerber, in the third round. By making the third round, Birrell will earn $155,000, more than her career prize money to date. Kimberly Birrell in 2018 was a strong season for Birrell. She won the ITF tournament in Darwin where she defeated fellow Aussies Stanieva and Olivia Rogowska on the way to the final. It was her second ITF tournament victory. She earned a wild card for the Australian Open after impressive results across 2018 and winning the playoff in December 2018. She defeated fellow Australian, Astra Sharma, 6-4, 6-2 to secure entry into her second-ever Grand Slam event. Her biggest result of the year was on the last day of 2018 at the Brisbane International. Birrell took on world No. 10 Daria Kasatkina in the first round and defeated her in 3 sets 5-7, 6-4, 7-6, 5. Kasatkina had a 5-3 lead in the final set, but the 20-year-old Aussie battled back to claim her first-ever top 10 victory. Biography. Date of birth, the 29th of April 1998, age 20, place of birth, Dusseldorf, Germany. Height, 1.70 meters, 5 feet 7 in, weight, 84 kilograms, 185 pounds, playing style, right-handed, two-handed backhand, turned pro, 2014 prize money, $131,200, highest ranking, No. 240 current ranking, number 240 background. Birrell was born in Dusseldorf, Germany to Australian parents. Her father, John, was working as a tennis coach there before they eventually moved back to Australia. After settling on the Gold Coast, Birrell took up tennis at age 4 and started training at Queen's Park Tennis Club. Queen's Park had previously produced players such as Sam Stosur and Bernard Tomic. Birrell attended Coomera Anglican College, where she graduated in 2015. Her favorite playing surface is clay. Junior results. At 13 years of age, Birrell began playing junior ITF events at under-18s level in July 2011. Just a year later, she made her first junior ITF final in Sydney and defeated Pamela Boyanov to claim the title. In 2012, she also showed her doubles capabilities after she won the Sydney Junior International with compatriot Madison Inglis. She made the semi-finals of the 2012 Optus 14s Clay Court Doubles Championships and the Grass Court Championships. She made her junior Grand Slam debut at the 2013 Australian Open at just 14 years of age. Birrell was the U16s champion of the Medibank Age Championships and the Rod Laver QLD Junior Championships. In 2014, she reached the semi-finals of the Australian Open Junior Girls Singles. On tour in 2015, Birrell was rewarded with a wildcard for the 2015 Hobart International. She was also given a wildcard for Australian Open qualifying in 2015 where she lost to Katerina Bondarenko. that year, she made her Grand Slam main draw debut in the women's doubles with fellow Aussie Priscilla Hun, but they lost to Raquel Copps-Jones and Abigail Spears in the first round. In March, Birrell played in her first ITF final in Mildura but lost to Alison Bai. After being handed a qualifying wildcard for the 2016 Brisbane International, Birrell made her WTA Tour debut at the 2016 Hobart International. She won her first match 6-4, 6-3 against world number 57, Danka Kovanic, but fell to Dominika Sablikova in the second round. In that tournament, she made her first and only WTA final in the doubles with Jarmila Wolf. She made her Grand Slam singles debut after being handed a wild card to the 2016 Australian Open. She lost in the first round to the 9th seed Karolina Pliskova 4-6, 4-6. Shortly after, she made her Fed Cup debut against Slovakia, where she lost to Dominika Sablikova in straight sets. An elbow injury ended her 2016 early, but during the year she had reached what was a career-high ranking of 275. Birrell partnered up again with Priscilla Hun as they were given a wildcard entry into the 2017 Australian Open doubles, losing to Sam Stosur and Zhang Shuai in the first round. Later in 2017, Birrell won her first ITF singles title in Brisbane, defeating Asia Muhammad from the United States in 3 sets. 2018 was a strong season for Birrell. She won the ITF tournament in Darwin where she defeated fellow Aussies Stanieva and Olivia Rogowska on the way to the final. It was her second ITF tournament victory. She earned a wild card for the Australian Open after impressive results across 2018 and winning the playoff in December 2018. She defeated fellow Australian, Astra Sharma, 6-4, 6-2 to secure entry into her second-ever Grand Slam event. Her biggest result of the year was on the last day of 2018 at the Brisbane International. Birrell took on world No. 10 Daria Kasatkina in the first round and defeated her in 3 sets 5-7, 6-4, 7-6, 5. Kasatkina had a 5-3 lead in the final set, but the 20-year-old Aussie battled back to claim her first-ever top 10 victory. Racking up Grand Slam appearances, 2019 Australian Open is Birrell's second singles appearance at a Grand Slam. She was handed a wild card for the 2016 Australian Open, where she lost in the first round to the 9th seed Karolina Pliskova 4-6, 4-6. 2019 marks Birrell's 5th appearance in the Australian Open women's doubles main draw, where she has exited in the first round each time. Earning big praise, Birrell has earned a lot of praise for her strong performances at the 2019 Australian Open. Fellow Australian superstar Ash Barty was quick to congratulate her on Twitter after her second-round victory over Bekic. Others on Twitter were also quick to praise Birrell for how much she gave back to her fans after the biggest win of her career. Birrell has had such a great start to her season with wins over Kasatkina, Mladenovic and now Bekic. I remember watching Birrell live in 2016 against Pliskova. Glad to see her do well after her terrible elbow injury.